Today we're going to run through the new 2021 law changes. These will be applied from Super League right the way down to the community game. The reason for these changes are to increase the speed of the game, create a better flow and improve the spectacle across the game. The first law change is the 20-40 kick. Now this will operate the same as a 40-20 and the same process involved. However, a team can kick from within their own 20 into their opponent's 40-metre line of the field. Play will be restarted 20 metres in from touch, with the referee tapping his foot and awarding it to the attacking team. The next law we're going to look at is around ball steals. Now there's two parts to this. The first of which we're going to look at is around the one-on-one ball steal and players dropping off in the tackle. Now this is a change on 2020 and we are now in line with the NRL interpretation. So what players can now do is if there is 3 and even 2 players in a tackle and they deliberately drop off, the man that is in the tackle can steal the ball, providing it is one-on-one at the time the ball is stolen. So we're just going to show you a clip from 2020. Now what you can see here is that players deliberately drop off the tackle and steal the ball one-on-one. Now in 2020 this would have been correctly penalised as a penalty. However, in 2021 with the new law change, this will be ruled as play on. As you can see on the replay, 2 men in the tackle, player drops off and the ball is stolen one-on-one. So this will now be play on. So the second part to the new ball steal law is around when a player is attempting to ground the ball. So in 2021, when a player is in a position to ground the ball can now be stolen with more than one person in the tackle. And we've got a clip here that we can look at. So you can see on this clip that the player is attempting to ground the ball, looking to score the try. The player then steals the ball with 3 people in the tackle. So we'll just have another look at that. So you can see the player is attempting to ground the ball and the ball is stolen with 3 men in the tackle. So in 2021, this will be play on. So effectively the ball is still live, it is play on.
The next law to introduce is the lateral turnover position. Due to COVID restrictions currently in Rugby League, any player that would have recommenced with a scrum will now be a lateral turnover. Teams will get the choice of whether they would like the turnover 10 metres in from touch, 20 metres in from touch, or at midway. Here's an example of how that process will play out. The defensive team knock the ball down, giving the attacking team the choice of where they would like the turnover. On this occasion, the attacking team select the turnover to be on the 20 metres, but they could also have it on the 10 or the halfway. The next law to talk through is the restart of play after the ball crosses the line. If the ball or player in possession of the ball finds touch, play will be resumed with a lateral turnover. Teams again having choice of that turnover being 10 metres in, 20 metres in or at midfield. Here's an example of how this process will play out. The attacking team kick the ball and finds touch, correctly signalled by the touch judge. The non-opposing team now have the selection of where they would like the lateral turnover to take place, whether that be 10, 20, or as is the example on this one, is midfield.
So the next law we're looking at is incorrect play of the ball. Now there's a slight change here for 2021. With what we're looking for within this is for a player to have balance and control when he's playing the ball. So the ball carrier regaining his feet and have balance and control. Now this year, this will be ruled as a handover and will not have lateral choice. So I'm just going to show you an example here. So you can see on this, the ball carrier goes into tackle, and what we want him to do is stand up and have balance and control and play the ball. On this clip, he has no balance, the ball carrier, so we would rule this as an incorrect play of the ball. As you can see, stands up and falls to the floor and has no balance. This will be ruled as an incorrect play of the ball, but has no lateral choice.